Why fans just don't like Judge Judy's new show as much as her old one. Number 8. Some think Judy Justice is a classist show. One of the biggest criticisms levied against Judge Judy and her new show Judy Justice is that it is classist. This is a criticism that has been levied against the popular judge in the past. Some, particularly leftist activists, think the show perpetuates stereotypes that demonize the poor. Judge Judy also drew this criticism to herself during the 2020 primary for the Democratic Party when she endorsed Michael Bloomberg, the former NYC mayor and a famous billionaire. Bloomberg ran because he was opposed to the politics of Bernie Sanders, who campaigned on a platform of supporting the working class. Endorsing the guy who hates the guy who loves the poor is not exactly good PR. Many of the defendants on the show are regularly shamed by Judy for not fulfilling their financial obligations, even if they literally do not have the money. Number 7. Not many realize the Judy Justice cases are hand-selected for drama. In a piece from the left-leaning magazine in these times where the accusation of classism was brought up, the magazine also pointed out that Judge Judy misrepresents how her courtroom works. On the surface, it seems like a normal small claims court where plaintiffs bring forward their case to the in-your-face judge. But in reality, the cases brought to Judy are hand-picked out of several proposed cases by the show's producers. They look for cases that will be more dramatic and therefore, better TV. It should be noted, however, that this was also true of her old show, and it is not an uncommon practice for courtroom shows. Number 6. Judy Justice has been criticized for nepotism. Another thing that has disappointed some fans is how Judge Judy used the show to give her family work. Sarah Rose is Judy's legal clerk on the show, and she is also the judge's granddaughter. In any other family, Sarah Rose would just be working at a normal courthouse, but because her grandma is worth over $400 million, she gets to be on television. It hardly seems fair to the legal clerks who work as hard as they do in the American justice system. Number 5. Some fans were outraged that Judy got a new bailiff. This might be what ticked fans off the most. Fans loved the dynamic that Judge Judy had on her old show with bailiff Petrie Hawkins Bird, who was with the judge for several years. But when she moved her show to IMDb, the judge announced the show would have a new bailiff. Allegedly, Bird did not get asked to join the new show because he was asking for a higher salary. Again, it should be stressed that Judge Judy is worth $400 million and was making $27 million a year on her old show. She could have probably afforded the raise. Good news though Bird fans, he is getting his own show called Tribunal, which was announced in April 2022. Number 4. IMDb is not a very popular streaming service. True, the service has only been around since 2020, but it is not exactly a hot go-to for users and subscribers. The service offers several benefits. It is free of charge for the most part, but users are not excited by a service that does not limit or restrict ads. IMDb is no Disney Plus, one could say. Number 3. Fans can still watch classic Judge Judy episodes. Fred not Judge Judy stans. Episodes of her old show will remain syndicated in reruns for a long time to come. And there are plenty of episodes to keep that syndication going. Over 7,000 episodes of Judge Judy were shot during its 25-year run. Number 2. Some think Judy Justice was overhyped during promotions. Judy seemed very boastful when promoting her new show, selling the idea that it was edgier than her old show and, not PC, as she put it in one of the show's trailers. But all in all, it really is just a reformatted version of her old show. The main differences are the fact she has her granddaughter playing clerk and a new bailiff. Big whoop. Number 1. She doesn't need the money. As already mentioned several times in this article, Judge Judy is phenomenally wealthy. She has over $400 million to her name, and that number is likely to grow as she works the new show and invests. Judge Judy could have just retired or continued to collect the several millions of dollars she was earning from daytime TV. Instead, she ventured into the streaming world and is seeing mixed results.